And then I talk about it in the Greg way, but the real cool thing is that we swayed Jack enough. Where Jack shows up, of course, Poe's 11-year-old son, about to be 12, and I hit him up on his approach, and I'm like, hey, what games do I need downloaded for you on the stuff at the office? He's like, just MLB The Show. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. It used to be Fortnite. It used to be WWE.
Yeah.
He got in there and just played Show for 2 days on our big TV, and I was like, hey, what's up with, like, are you doing, he's like, this is all I play now. This is all me and my friends play now. This is what it is. I was like, dang.
It's all about the friends.
On the drive home on Wednesday, I was like, so do you think, like, video games are a fad? Are they always going to be around? Or he's like, no, I think they'll be around. I'm like, okay. But that Thursday when they came into the office, of course, was Donktober. And he saw the outfits and he saw the bananas and he saw all the liquor. And he said, I need to be a part of that. And so he went into the stream room and didn't hide, but sat off to the side and watched Donkey Kong Bonanza for hours. And then we got in the car, and on the car ride home, he's like, do you have that game at home? I'm like, yeah. And do you have a Switch too? I'm like, yeah. You want to play? He's like, yeah.
They're going to be like, did you hear what
we're
Nick
coming
said?
back. We're coming back. We're coming back to put a pin in it.
Sure hid in the back. Didn't see him.
I don't know if he was really hiding. Went through the whole 9 yards with it. He came home, played all night, and then the next day we went there first thing in the morning. And he conned Dad into getting him the Switch too. I bought Donkey Kong Bonanza for him.
Oh, he played the whole thing, whole kit and caboodle.
Oh yeah, you know me. I get to see. How many times do I get to see him? I'm gonna do whatever. I was surprised he got
to buy it.
I thought Poe was gonna hem and haw, and I'd be like, I'll split half the system.
Yeah.
Poe caved, folded like a chair, so I didn't have to do that. I was like, well, I'll buy the game. Don't worry about that.
That's great.
But yeah, we do need to talk about the fact that little Jack became a man in that stream room. Yeah. So imagine you're a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
All right. You see all these cool kids walking by in costumes. They got bananas. They got banana bread Pop-Tarts that turn out are fantastic, amazing. They got little bottles of banana liquor, but whatever. And you see them playing a new Nintendo game, E for Everyone. And you say, I'd like to go see that game and see the shenanigans. And you walk into the streaming room. You walk cross camera because it's fun. You go and you sit over there in the corner, not far from anybody.
No.
Literally,
out of the light, though.
It's Barrett. Or Blessing, Barrett, Tim on the couch, and then there's a chair over there that this young, and Jack is basically my nephew, right? This pasty child from Illinois, your dad's Poe, you're pasty. You go and sit over there. Imagine then Nick barges in to talk about sexual lubricants.
Not how it worked.
Yeah.
Not how it worked.
How did it work?
Asked in to ask what KY jelly was. Not my problem. Not my fault. If you're going to ask me what the #1 brand of lubricant for sex is, I'm going to tell you it's KY jelly.
That's fair.
And Tim's like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know what that means.
You should have bought some banana KY jelly. What is KY jelly? No. Like, does it have uses that aren't sexual?
I got to look that up.
I mean, it is technically edible.
Is it? KY jelly?
I don't think I know what KY jelly is.
Yeah, Nick.
Of course they call him Nick.
Is it not? I thought that was the whole point.
What is KY jelly?
He just walked out. He just walked out.
I know he knows the answer.
Really not know?
What? I mean,
for sex.
is that literally all it is, or is that just people use it for that? But it is also.
Are they all edible?
I don't think KY jelly is all called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think.
Not edible.
It's basically a less viscous, like a more viscous vessel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
KY jelly is a brand. Like KY is a brand that sells all sorts of
Interesting.
Gotcha.
sex parts.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
prefer it's the shape of a bullet. Let me tell you, kids.
There's a little kid in here, by the way.
Let me tell you, kids.
God.
I used to have a lot of rules when I was single for being a single man, right? Rule number 1, right? I always wear condoms, right? I added a 4th rule eventually as I became a little more adept. Oh, Jack's in the room.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that. But you know what? He's a growing boy. He'll learn about this too. Didn't see. I thought it was Barrett over there.
Bye.
Called gun oil.
Gun oil.
Gun oil.
Jesus. You gotta oil up the gun.
Jesus Christ.
Also, Dad says I'm not allowed to hang out with you guys anymore. And then, of course, you know my rules. That when I used to mentor people like Tim, obviously I fucked up.
No,
Would have never approved that haircut.
That's fair.
That hair hat combo.
Yeah.
But I used to say I only have a few rules, right? Number 1, always wear condoms.
This is accurate, by the way. Again, if we
I
could have
was
canceled people.
This is just me, guys. Talking about the guys.
You see the problem there.
No, it's fine.
As you slip back into a 2008 headspace, you see the problem there,
First
right?
off, I've done this on Love, Sex, and Stuff.
You
and
have?
These are still
You
my
have?
advice to everyone out there. Always wear condoms. Don't
Good
break any
advice.
laws. Don't hurt anyone. That includes yourself.
Yeah.
And my fourth rule is bring lube. Nobody ever tells you when you're having sex that lube is very, very handy. You should keep it everywhere. It's really good for you.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And I used to use a lube called gun oil. That was why I barged back in. That's where we start with the misstep. I saw Jack midway through the first time I was in, and then I doubled down on the joke and came back.
Well, I mean, once
At that
happened,
point,
you know
the
what I
damage
mean?
is done.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't out there being like, yo, gotta be fucking. I gave him accurate advice for a kid who's 12 years old. There it is right there.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Why is it got a logo like that? Why is the logo? It does look like a bullet.
It's really good, lube. It's really good.
They still sell it?
Oh, God. Why is the mic coming in and grinning?
All I'll say is
Come
that-
on the microphone. They're never going to hear you if you try to yell from there.
You look like he's excited
can.
about gun
Grab
oil.
the microphone and say it in the microphone off the thing then.
He's
Gun
gonna tell
oil,
us
Mikey.
how much he loves gun oil.
Mikey, you got oil. All I'll say is this. Look, Jack, notwithstanding, why are you guys so afraid to have conversations about this?
Hey, I'm all about it. You know how we work here. All right? So a kid comes, yeah, what do you guys say about gun oil?
Just saying that lube rule? Damn. Crazy shit. And they can't talk about it now, though.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Great,
We'll
Dominic.
talk about when we play the DLC for RoboCop.
He's always keeping the best content.
Yeah,
to
he really
himself.
does. He likes to keep for the stream.
No, it was just the fact that you were so far into the first conversation about KY before you said, "Oh, hi, Jack."
I didn't see him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I literally walked in. Well, here's the problem, right? Is like my
Not a big
perception
room.
of it is that we're watching the stream outside, and it's just the four of them. We didn't put Jack on camera, obviously, for obvious reasons. So I'm talking, yada yada, and Tim's there, and Blessing's there. And if Blessing's a part of a piece of content, I'm trying to impress him.
Oh, yeah.
That's just how it's going to go. There was small bananas that were way too small. I haven't seen those in years.
Yeah.
There was a Pop-Tart in front of me that was a banana-themed Pop-Tart that I was like, I don't know how I feel about that because I don't like
Have
banana
you
had
flavors.
one?
It's
Nah,
pretty
so
good.
refuse.
It's
It's
really
pretty good.
Banana
Pretty
bread.
good.
And then, yes, then I looked over and it was too late. I saw Jack.
Yeah.
That was it. But he's learned something.
He did. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Now,
And let me
what-
explain to you, when he goes to college and doesn't have an unplanned pregnancy and enjoys, his sexual partners enjoy sex because of the lube, he has Uncle Nick to thank for that.
A lot of stuff there we didn't need. Well, you know what I mean?
I'm just
The
saying.
last 2 or 3
We went
sentences
so
could have been
far
cut out.
down.
Kids
We did
start-
such a
The
good
rabbit
job.
Just found
Yeah.
the line and just, you know.
Later in
Step
college is
over it.
what I'm saying. Later in college.
Yeah, no,
where
you were
everyone's
very
consenting
clear.
adults.
You were very, very clear. You were very, very clear. Bless back to you.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to ask, like,
Flabbergasted.
at what point do we shift blame to the adults that let Jack into the room?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I don't want to throw
Well,
shade at
initially we
Uncle
let-
Greg and
'cause,
Uncle
like, kinda
Poe,
funny
who
he's
should
not-
know better than to bring a
Initially,
child
we let
into
it
this
into a
rated
fine
E,
little
but-
segment of fine. It wasn't until Nick burst in talking about KY for some reason. That's what happened.
I
like,
didn't
you-
bring KY in.
Why?
Tim asked me about KY jelly.
Do we
How did
restrict
KY come up?
ourselves?
Why were
Like-
we talking about lube on the stream?
How did KY come up?
All of the bananas?
So, well,
Is that-
there was a conversation about banana flavored things, which then brought us
Ah.
to banana flavored lube.
Is that a thing?
Yes. Well, flavored lube was a
Well,
thing.
yeah.
And then it was
I don't know,
I think
banana
it was the
was disgusting.
conversation
Or whatever.
of like, is KY do they have a banana flavored? I think that's when we called in Nick.
Right.
Mm,
So
classic.
if you want to start throwing blame out, and I'm an adult,
Yeah.
I'll take 40% of the blame for this. But I'm going to give Tim the other 60% of the blame for saying KY jelly and then my name and invoking those two in the same breath. He knows the
Does-
danger of those things.
So none of the blame gets put on Poe and or Greg for being like, Jack,
I'll
go in the
give,
stream room.
okay, so we'll say 40% me because I'm responsible for the words that come out of my mouth, but not the majority. Not the majority of responsibility for that.
Sure.
Oh, got it.
I will say 20% Tim because he's the adult. He should know better. And the other percentage, which is 20, what am I, 40?
20.
40%. We'll split 20-20 Poe and Greg for allowing.
Well, give Poe 30 for bringing his kid to the office.
Yeah, fair.
I feel
Okay.
like the office
Yeah,
is
fair.
safe.
Is
I
it?
feel like the content
The
is
office is not safe.
No.
The most heinous things I've heard are not said on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We
Go
yeah.
talk to Mike a little bit. Go have some
Oh, okay,
conversations with
sure.
Mike.
We like to test stuff out before it gets on camera sometimes. We do a little trial run, a little dry run.
I try everything
no
on
pun intended.
camera.
No, that's good. That's
Hello.
good. I like that. I like that a lot.